Hey guys, welcome back to day 2 of online instruction. It's Tuesday, April 7th. Let's take a look at what we've got to complete for today. So again, I'm on this pacing guide document. This is available to you in Google Classroom. I highly encourage that you utilize it and try to keep up as best as you can with what I've outlined for y'all to complete each day. That way you don't have 2 hours of work to complete in one day. You can just do it in little chunks. I've designed this so that y'all are not working for any longer than like 30 or 35 minutes a day. I'm not trying to kill you. I want this to be manageable for all of us. So for today, we've got to begin our Hatfields and McCoy guide and complete slides 1 through 10. Your entire Hatfields and McCoy guide is going to be 100 informal points. We're going to do half of it today. I'll get you started, and then we're going to complete the next half tomorrow. So that entire guide will be worth 100 points. As with everything else, this is in Google Classroom, so go ahead and open this up. You should be looking at this document. Oh dang, there's a lot going on here. We've got a car on fire, woman walking away. Uh-oh, she looks pissed. And then we've got these little penguins here. Oh snap, one pushes the other over. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love those. I could watch this all day. So first things first, you've got to read each question over here, which I know are not nearly as exciting as the gifts. And then you're just going to pick one to answer in the notes below. So what I mean by that is there is a note section underneath your, oh, hey, Miss Johnson. There's a note section underneath your reading guide. So if you take a look at it, you can use this little hand icon to toggle it up so you have more space. That is where your answer to the questions are going to go. So let's take a look at the questions first, and I'll let y'all decide which one you'd rather answer. First is, does a person have the right to retaliate when he or she has been wronged? So in other words, are you allowed to get back at somebody if they've done something bad to you? Uh, Interesting to read your answers. Or what is the impact of revenge? What can revenge lead to? So select one of those to answer. You're going to put your cursor right down here and then just get started answering. So I believe that a person does or does not have the right to retaliate after they've been wronged because, and then give me some sort of example there. Or if you want to go with what is the impact of revenge, I think revenge could lead to, and then explain that for me. So you might want to pause the video here, take a moment to do that, but we're going to go ahead and move along to slide number 2. So slide number 2, again, we've got a cute little cat here. He's ready to read. Look at him, he licked his little paw. So we can't forget that we're always reading with a focus, right? So our focus for this text is going to be text structure, specifically chronological order. So when we're thinking about chronological order, meet me at slide 3, we want to be thinking about keywords. So remember, we've got clue words. There are tons of clues given to us in text. We just have to make good use of them. So when we're dealing with chronological order, the keywords that we want to focus on are first, second, not long after, next, then, initially, before, after. Now, these are not the only words that can be found in a chronological order text. For more words, you can click on this image here to see our full-size list of time order words. It'll open up in a new tab for you. You might find this helpful to keep open in a separate tab as you're working on these slides today. So what is chronological order? That's when information in a passage is organized by the time in which each event occurred. Y'all know that. That's just review. So again, I've got my little cheat sheet over here in one tab, and I've got my slides over here. So we can go ahead and move on to slide number 4 now. Now it's time for us to connect our knowledge of text structure and the tool, you guessed it, somebody wanted but so. So y'all might want to take a second to pause this video and play the Somebody Wanted But So, because I know y'all love that really corny song. So remember, you know SWBST stands for somebody wanted but so then. So remember, your somebody is who? That's usually the main character. What did they want? What was their goal? What was their motivation? The big but is what gets in the way of what they want. What is the conflict? What is the problem? So, how does a character try to solve the problem? Then is the story's resolution. It's how the story wraps up. So, really just gave you all the answers. You should be able to record your answer down here for what does somebody want to vote so stand for. Awesome. And you're welcome. I stay giving y'all the answers. Not really. Slide number 5. So what y'all are going to do now, you're going to love this video. Oh man, you're going to take a sneak peek at the two families we're about to read about, the Hatfields and McCoys. I'm assuming that most of y'all have not heard of these families before. Yes, they're real. Uh, Man, I can't even explain it. You just got to watch it. There are some interesting folks. So you'll click play on here. You're going to watch that on your own and then answer the question below. So what has been the outcome or what is the end result of the feud between the Hatfields and McCoys? So keep in mind, a feud is a disagreement. A feud is an argument. These two families, the Hatfields and McCoys, hate each other, despise each other a lot. So once you are done with that, just type out your answer. You can move on to slide number 6. So as we are reading the article today, we're going to use our chronological keywords to identify each significant event. So the most important events. There's a lot going on in this article that we're reading. So we've got to break it up with our slides. You're going to record key events using somebody wanted, but so then in the notes section down at the bottom here. And what else? You're just going to go ahead and click open the image for a full size copy of the article. So you'll see that if you click, you can click that guy open and then see the article full size. So again, all we're doing, we're looking for keywords and then we're recording each major event using somebody wanted but so to summarize, and your workspace will be down here in green. Moving on to the next, what slide am I on? Moving on to 7. Look guys, 1 through 10 isn't that bad. We're already on 7. So what you're going to do is in that text that you just opened, so remember I can click on the image and then click on this link here. It'll open up that article for me. You're going to read through paragraphs 1 through 5 to gather some background info on the Hatfields and the McCoys, and then answer the questions listed in the notes. So down here, just to give you a little preview of what you're looking for as you are reading 1 through 5. You want to be able to tell me in what states did the Hatfield and McCoy feud begin? And then in what year did the New Year's Day massacre occur? So you're just at the end of reading 1 through 5, you should be able to tell me what states did the feud begin, and then what year did this New Year's Day massacre occur. So I believe, nope, that's not our last task for today, psych. But you want to go ahead and pause the video here and then go ahead and read paragraphs 1 through 5, return back here to complete that. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and meet at slide number 8. We're going to read paragraphs 6 through 8 together and then identify the significant event and summarize using somebody wanted but so then. So you'll see that part of the somebody wanted but so is done for you down here. You can thank Ms. Johnson for that. Paragraph 6. Asa Harmon McCoy was the first casualty. Okay, casualty. The first person to go, the first person to kick the bucket, first person to die. He had made the decision to fight on the side of the Yankees in the Civil War. Upon his return to his Kentucky home in 1865, Logan Wildcats, a group of Confederate guerrillas who patrolled the valley, gunned him down. Dang, poor McCoy. Their leader was William Anderson Hatfield, 26, best known today as Devil Anse. What a great nickname. Born in 1839, Hatfield was a brilliant marksman known for his toughness. Once on his own, he fought off a mountain lion, prompting his mother to boast that her son was not afraid of the devil himself. This man fought a mountain lion. I'm telling you, these families are interesting. Paragraph 8. There was never an arrest for Asa McCoy's murder, and for a time, things were quiet. In fact, many historians believe this incident was separate from the rest of the feud. So down here, take a look at your reading task. Asa Harmon McCoy wanted to support the North, but the Confederate Hatfields didn't like this. So what did they do? Take a look at paragraph 6, and then he died. I'm telling you, we read a lot of uplifting things here in English too. So go ahead, fill in this blank here. Tell me what the so is. Should be pretty straightforward. Double check, look in paragraph 6, and then we're ready to move on to slide number 9. We're almost done. So now we're going to go ahead and read paragraphs 9 through 10 and then complete our next somebody wanted but so. Paragraph 9. A dispute over a pig. A dispute over a pig is generally considered the true start of hostilities. In 1878, Randolph McCoy, 53, known as Old Rannell, yeah, these nicknames are ridiculous. Old Rannell raised a stink, insisting that a cousin of Devil Anse had stolen a prized hog. Oh my gosh. The matter ended up in court. Can you imagine going to court over a pig? Remembered today as the hog trial. Oh my goodness. The local justice of the peace was Hatfield, but he organized a fair hearing. 6 Hatfields and 6 McCoys made up the jury, and they found in favor of a Hatfield. Okay, so who wanted the pig back? Tell me, down here. Who wanted the pig back? But Devil Anse wouldn't budge. So what happened? And then how did they resolve it? Take a moment here. You might want to pause the video to complete your somebody wanted but so, filling in those blanks. When you're ready, we can go ahead and move on to to slide number 10. This is your last slide for today. We're going to read through paragraph 11, and then y'all are going to just fill in the blanks, and then you're done. In June 1880, Bill Staton, a member of the McCoy clan, who was married to a Hatfield, that sounds like trouble, right? You got a McCoy who's married to a Hatfield. Those families don't like each other, so that's not good. And had been a witness at the hog trial, was killed during a fight with 2 McCoys. The killer got off a plea of self-defense. Oh, snap. So the McCoy, tell me who, wanted to remain happily married to a Hatfield, but what happened? So the crime went to trial. And then what's the last significant event? So review paragraph 11 to fill in those blanks. Once you're done, you are done with work for today. If you have any questions beyond what we covered in the video, you can just request to virtually chat with me or just shoot me an email. Otherwise, we will finish up with the rest of these slides 11 through 15 tomorrow. All right, guys, talk to you then.